Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. Today I am walking you through my full 3D printing workflow from designing a model to final print. Whether you are getting into 3D printing or looking to fine-tune your own process, I will show you how I go from designing on a screen to finished physical print. So let's jump right in. Everything starts with 3D model. I usually design my own using ZBrush. For 3D modeling, I focus on shape, proportion and details. Today I am going to make a knitted meerkat. If you don't know what meerkat is, you definitely know the character Timon from Lion King.
You'll be his little mess. He's gonna eat you and then use my body as a toothpick.
When modeling for 3D printing, I always keep printability in mind. That means minimizing overhangs, making sure there are no thin parts, unsupported parts, and double checking that everything has no holes or broken geometry. Once I have done the modeling part, I then put the knitted texture on the model. As you all know, I make knitted style models. Once the model is finished, I export it in an STL file, which is standard format for slicing. As I do a multicolor printing, I use Bamboo Lab Studio for painting my models for multicolor printing and slicing. Next, I bring the STL into Slicer and start to add colors as needed for the print, and then I set all the printing parameters like layer heights, wall thickness, infill, supports and print speed. I usually use the default setting as they work fine. I usually go with 0.2 mm layer heights and around 15 to 20% infill. I don't use supports as all of my models are support free and print in place for minimum hassle and waste. Once everything looks good, I slice the model and export the G-code, or I directly transfer it to my printer via Wi-Fi and I am ready to print. I use Bamboo Lab A1 with AMS and PLA as filament for printing my models. Once I send the sliced model to the printer, it does everything on its own like bed leveling, nozzle cleaning and flow dynamics calibration. It's one of the most advanced and user-friendly printer you can use currently. Once the printer starts, I always monitor the first few layers. A successful first layer is critical. If the bed addition isn't solid, the print can fail halfway through. I keep an eye on temperature, extrusion and any type of wrapping or lifting. Once the print is running smoothly, I let it go and check it later for longer prints. I might use the camera or app to monitor remotely. When the print is done, I wait for the bed to cool, then carefully remove the parts. And that's my final 3D printing workflow, from designing a model to slicing and then printing. Each step is a chance to improve the final result, and I am learning new tricks along the way. If you found this video helpful, please comment down below and feel free to ask your questions. I would love to hear how your workflow compares and tips you have from your 3D printing journey. If you loved this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Meet you in the next video and happy printing.